the instructor. And it's gonna be 1 hour. You're gonna be 1 hour with us. We are in Namyang Kung Fu retreat in Thailand, and Master Yan, our master, is gonna teach us today. So I hope you will enjoy it. We're gonna do striking. He's gonna explain everything in a few seconds. Only for instructors, no students allowed. It's really special, just for us.
Okay, good, we got it.
And us. Tell us if you enjoy it. Troy might be online to reply to your questions.
Hang on a second, hang on. Oh, that's what I want there. Okay then. Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. And we're going to work on the striking techniques. I'm going to start off with the kicks today, and we're going to do the heel kick. Starting off stomping down, as if we're going to kick out a knee. This is a very dangerous kick. So we have to be careful that we don't use it inappropriately, because this kick from the leg, and this is the one delivered with the heel, or maybe the instep, the bottom of the foot, with the toes curved out, Selena, not a side kick. That's it. That's a stomp kick or heel kick. Yeah. Now, this kick, stamping down, dropping your body weight down into a kick. The kick, I believe, is in MMA because it's too dangerous, but it's very popular with military self-defense, military unarmed combat. This kick you can do with heavy boots on. You don't have to lift your leg high, and in fact, the heavier your boot, the more it helps the kick as it comes down. So this is a great one for teaching to soldiers who are probably going to be wearing heavy boots in combat. So let's take a look. That's it, yeah. And Selena, I want you to bring your hip more forward into the kick. When we kick, we've got to bring the body weight into the kick. So the hip has got to be moving forward and stamping down. Move forward, stamp down. Yeah, maybe a little bit more movement of the hip into the kick. Yes. Okay, let's try the other leg. And stop for a moment. So I suggest open the front foot, point it slightly out as you do this stomp. Yeah. There, and then you can close it when you come back. We always want to bend the knee as much as possible. Then extend it out. Bend it, extend it out, bend it, extend it out. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to the tyres and work this on the tyres. And we'll do it one at a time. So, hold on, we'll just have one tyre if that's okay. Buddhist son, do you mind holding the tyre? Who's going first? Who's going first? Yeah. Priska first. And we want to really dent that tyre. Okay, and stop. Right, so evaluate, want it to dent in more. What can we do to dent it more? What do you think?
Put more weight in it.
Put more body weight behind it. So throw your body weight into the kick a little bit more. Here we go. That was much better. That's better. And next thing, a little bit more intention. Kick it like you really want to dent it, really want to bend it in, like you mean it. Yeah. Kick it like you really mean it. Yeah. That's it. Okay, and relax. Now, Priska, I'd like you to hold the tyre for Selena to kick. Now again, I want you to really throw your body weight in behind the kick. Propel your body weight into the kick. Try it stepping back 2 inches. Yeah. So you've got to come further forward into the kick. That's better. Now that's it. It's bending more. We want to keep the kick straight. Yeah. Straight in. Yeah. Straight in. Okay. Pretty good. Let's try the other leg. And we keep the hands just where they are, not opening up. And relax, good. Okay, now Selena, you hold the tyre for Buddha-san. I think, yeah. Gone. That's good. Try to keep the guard closed. And the other leg. Okay, that's good. Okay, and we can put the tyre back for now. Yeah. So, just think about how we can use the kick, how we can apply it. Yeah. If we got someone standing like that, and you can get in there fast, there's a very good chance of seriously damaging a knee. Yeah. If you get hold of somebody, yeah, and you just kind of reach out towards me. Now that one would have worked pretty well because his leg's almost straight. I want you to remember what I'm going to teach you now. If I can get his arm, he's reaching towards me, I get his arm, I overextend him forwards. That does two things. Number one, it brings his weight onto that leg. If he's in neutral balance and he sees me kicking, he can easily lift that leg out of the way. Yeah? But if his weight's supported on there, he can't easily take the weight off it. It's trapped on there. Secondly, as he's coming forward over it, it's straightening. And when the joint straightens, that's when it breaks, that's when it goes. If I'm standing in a walking stance, yeah, I won't break the leg. That's the whole point of the stance. The structure of the stance is such that you will resist a kick. You're down, you've got the bent leg. You don't want to be kicked there, but the leg's not going to go because it's strong. But when it straightens out, okay, that's really vulnerable. Straight leg's really vulnerable. this is why we stay down in the stance, because we're not giving that opportunity to break the leg. If you see someone with a straight leg, you know that you can get it. If he hasn't got a straight leg, well, we've got to straighten it for him, and the easiest thing to do is pull the weight forward onto the leg. So that's just a few simple suggestions how to use the kick. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're doing well for time. Now, you're going to go on to the side kick. So, side kick, a little bit more complex, but it's a popular kick. This one, we'll start off with the low side kick. And let's see, we'll start it from the front leg. Yeah. Lift, kick, lift, kick. Okay, so to maximize the power of the kick, we want to bend the leg, chamber the leg, bend the leg. The more you bend it, the more you can extend it, and it's that extension of the leg where you employ your muscles and you gain power.
Is there any compression happening in your core?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, so in our kind of kung fu terms, we're coiling up the body, yeah? Coil it up and then let go. Store the energy in and then send it out. Yeah. That's good. Make sure that you're using the blade of the foot. So this side kick's delivered with the edge of the foot. We call it the blade of the foot, yeah. Bring your hips, your body weight into the kick. Good. Great. Try the other leg. Okay, relax. And now we'll do it walking forwards. Kick off the back leg, put it in front. Off we go. And stop for a moment. So, kicking like this, we're going to turn the waist a little bit here, so the leg's right over to the other side of the body. Then we straighten it out. The shin should be pointing in a straight line towards the target so we can get a straight extension into the kick. That's it. And the more we chamber, the more we bend it, the more power we're going to get into the kick. Yeah. Moving forward. And relax. Let's go back to the tire. Here we go. And we'll try it on the tire. That's better. That's better. Yeah. other leg, yeah. And relax. Well done. Well done. Hold on. So you're going to think a little bit about learning to kick. And it's especially important when we're dealing with students, teaching them how to kick. Yeah. First thing, we're striving to get the correct action. Never mind power or speed, try to get the correct action. So we're moving there, practicing the kicks without a target, trying to get the right action. We won't do all of this in one lesson, but the next thing is we want to try to get it smooth. We want to try to get a flow. Yeah. It just flows easily, kick. Yeah. Then, usually the next step is to add speed so that we kick it out fast. And we're more or less there. Yeah. But there's another point. When we're kicking a tire, when we're kicking a target, we've got to kick it with intention, like we mean it. Yeah. So you've got to be thinking the same as, okay, if I fight someone, if I hit him, I've got to hit him hard. Yeah. Yeah. Do it like you mean it. You hit them hard, hopefully they won't hit you back because they're on the floor. Yeah. You hit them not hard, they're definitely going to hit you back. Yeah. That's why we have this little line in the kind of Kung Fu text. If you mean to sympathize, don't raise your hand. If you mean to raise your hand, don't sympathize. If you don't want to hit someone hard, don't hit them. If you're going to hit them, well, hit them like you mean it. Yeah. Okay. Next. Yeah. And stop. So just relax and extend your body weight through the target. Extend in, kick through the target. Okay. There. And stop for a moment. Okay. This is interesting. If you use a lot of muscle power, but you're holding your energy and you're holding your strength in, you don't kick through the target. Yeah. It's like you're hitting on the outside. If you're relaxed and you're not using too much muscle power, but you just let go, yeah, it goes in twice as far. Because you're letting your energy go. Yeah. So I was talking for a long time on Tuesday afternoon about getting your strength out. That's how they used to teach in Singapore. Everyone's got strength. You've got to get your strength out. Yeah. That's what it is. You relax, you let it go, and you don't have to make much effort at all. Yeah. Okay, so without making too much effort, bend it. Yeah. You let your weight flow into the kick, let your energy flow in. Exactly like that, yeah. Yeah. That's better. And that's try the other leg. hold back. And relax. Okay, well done. Another little bit of Kung Fu wisdom. So, Kung Fu, as we know it, was invented to help train Buddhist monks in the Shaolin Temple. And Buddhist monks have to learn to let go. Yeah. In Buddhism, we're striving for non-attachment, not being attached. That means letting go. Yeah. And I think Bodhidharma's kind of perception of this was, you want and relax. So yeah, now we got different ways, different styles of delivering this kick. But I suggest for now, straight line, body, leg, straight, not here with an angle. We're turning right around, we're pivoting right into the kick to extend right out. That is a fully committed kick, but it's the kick that gets the most power and, more importantly, the most reach. You reach out further if you kick like that, and that's kind of what we need to do. Yeah. So practice on it a little bit. I suggest stepping forward at each kick. And turn around. And relax. Okay. So, yeah, practice required to get it going. As usual, same things. Let go. Just let the kick go. Don't hold any tension in the body. Relax and try to make it flow. I haven't actually practiced this for a long time, but let's have a go. Yeah. Relax. Shoot it out. One more practice. And this time, if you can kick high, then kick high. That's it. Friska can kick high. Yeah. And stop. Yeah, so if we're kicking high, we've still got to bring the hips in behind the kick. Otherwise, it has no power. So the hip here coming in behind the kick. Even the high kick, hip's got to come in behind the kick. Then you have power. That's why in martial arts everybody wants to do a box split. Because that's the flexibility. That flexibility to do that comes from side split, box split. Yeah. Okay. Just a little bit more. And relax. Okay. Let's practice on a kick shield. Buddha-san, could you grab one of the big kick shields, please? There we go. And Priska, I want you to kick on this. Yeah. And stop. Okay. We want to kick in the middle there. So all the force goes into the target, not upwards and glancing off. However, move slightly further back. I want you to extend your weight into the kick more. More extension, and that will probably knock him back further. Go. And again. Yeah. Now throw the hips in. Yeah. That was good. Yeah. Now let's try the other leg. Yeah. Okay, good for now. Good for now. All right. So when you do this kick, your power is coming mainly from the hips and the thighs. This is the powerhouse. And it sounds obvious, but a lot of people, they're thinking leg. Yeah. I'm kicking with my leg, aren't I? That's where the power's coming from. That's the kick. Yeah. But this movement in, out, yeah, compression, extension, it's not only that hip that's moving. Yeah. If you look at this hip, yeah, there's a lot of movement around this hip as well. So if we do the kick properly and we really extend the hip into the kick, then this whole core area is engaged and it's generating power into the kick. Then we get a good kick. So in Kung Fu, we're always saying that the movement comes from the Tian. It's like saying comes from the core. The Tian is the central energy point here, inch and a half below the navel. That's where the power's coming out from, boom, extending out from there. And if your mind is kind of centered on your Tian, then you just get it. Yeah, good. Right, Frisco, I'd like you to hold the pad for Selena. There, that's good. Let's get it straight in the middle. You're too close. So go, that's it. And then extend into it. Yeah, better. Keep going. That's it. And stop for a minute. Now, you're not kicking a pad. You've got to be thinking about kicking, Priska. Yeah. Well, that's a horrible thought, isn't it? You're just not mean enough. But that kick should be extending way past the pad. Yeah. You don't kick at the pad, you kick through the pad. Yeah. So if you kick someone there, you're not kicking at that point, you're kind of trying to just kick right through into their spine. Yeah, go on, off you go. Extend the hips in. That's better, that's better. Kick right through. Kick right through. Yeah, that was good. That was good. That was good. And the other leg. And stop. Now, at the moment, you're turning the kick with your toes. but it's not a front thrust kick, it's a side thrust kick. We're kicking with the blade of the foot. It's the whole of this here. But this is the most important part here, because the force is transmitting down straight through the bones of the leg. That's where most of your force is ending up concentrated. Actually, if you kick with this part, it really twists your ankle. You can get a sprained ankle. So you're going in with this part. I want you to do that, but I want you to do it slowly the first 2 times, just to line it up, get the feel of it. Good. That's it. That's it. Bend the knee. Bend the knee before you kick it out. And extend into it. Yeah, see now, when you do it like that, you knock Priska back. Yeah, you're knocking her back. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Yeah. Last one. All right, fantastic. Good. Do you feel confident to hold the pad for Buddha-san?
Yep.
Yeah, let's give it a try. Eyes on the target point. Good. That was quite good. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Hands not going out of control. Yeah. Now, in your case, I think you need to be just an inch nearer to the target. Because you want to extend right through it. Extend right through it.
A little tight in my on the right side.
Okay. One more. That's it. Now, see, you're really driving Selena back. That's it. Let's try the other side, other foot. A little bit lower. Yeah. And relax, and relax, and relax. Well, we're going to think for a moment about why we hit the center of the pad. Yeah. You hit there, and your force is going straight in to the person behind the pad. So you're getting resistance. You've got to move their body weight with your kick, and that's building strength in your muscle, tendon, fascia. If you kick it here, you knock it back and whack the person in the mouth with the pad. Yeah. Well, if you're looking for some kind of sneaky attack, I suppose that's okay, but it's that isn't what we're going for. There's no real resistance there, and no one's going to want to hold the pad for you because they're going to get whacked in the mouth because you're kicking in the wrong place. So go there, and then you really get the resistance. You actually encounter the body weight. That's what we want to. We want to feel body weight on the end of a kick. So that's where we go. All right. Thanks a lot. Well, I think for now we've done the side kick. You think so? Anything else we should be doing on side kicks? No. Okay then. So we're going to practice this chop. This is the one in the chop sartai paw routine. And we're going to visualize that we're hitting the neck here. So there I go, in, and I want to strike the carotid sinus. That's basically on the carotid arteries that are taking blood up through the neck to feed the brain. So we practice it just kind of relaxed to start with. There, pull back, legs, hips, waist, turn in, the hand rotates, and like here. It's there, not the very side, there. Bam. You get a lot of force into there. And don't hold back. Let it go. Let your energy go all the way down. That's great, yeah. Yeah. That's very good. Buddha Sun, very good. Let's try the other arm. Tilt and then there. Okay, now we're going to turn the palm out at the back and then rotate to bring the wrist in. Yes, yes. Yeah. Very good. Okay, so now we'll practice it on a focus mitt. Can somebody go and take a focus mitt? So, here we go then. I ordered a torso dummy about 2.5 weeks ago. I thought it would arrive when I was away. No. So I chased them up yesterday and they said it'll be here today. We'll see. Okay, so there we are. There's the neck. Yeah. Who's going to go first? Selena? I think it's going to be you. Yeah. And stop. Don't hit at it, hit through it. Go right through as if it wasn't there. Yeah. And stop. Okay. So, don't hit at it, hit through it. What on earth does he mean by that? Is that hitting through? No. Here comes my force. It's traveling in that direction into the target. And I'm extending through, come to there. Knocking it back that way. If we do that, we're hitting across, and that's not what we want. We want all the force to extend into the target. Yeah. Go on, a little bit more. Very good. Should we try the other hand? I think we should. That's good, relax. So, Selena, you hold the pad now. And let's have Priska striking. do it one more. Your hand's ending up over there. So there's a sideways element to the movement there, extending through.
So I'm too far.
It's not about range, it's about the direction. It's not that, it's that. Drive your force straight into the target, not across the target. Yeah. Yes. That's much better. Now all the force is going into the target. Let's try the other hand. And next thing, don't come up on your toes. Relax, drop your weight down into the strike. Yeah. Pause for a moment. Remember, you move from the tension, movement from the tension, movement from the core. This is where most of the movement is going on, here in the center of the body. And that's just throwing the hand out, propelling the hand out. Power's here, yeah. And again. Go on, really whack it, yeah. And relax, and relax. You able to hold for Buddha-san?
Yes.
Yeah. Just a moment. Okay. So here we go. Hold, stop. That angle there.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, not like that.
Yeah. No, this way, only that way, straight into it. Yeah. And stop. It's ending up now as a palm strike. At the moment, we're practicing the chop, like in the chop sato paw. There.
It's so straight on
out
now,
into the,
isn't it? Shouldn't it be a little bit angled? Because our hand's like this.
I don't want it to be hitting like that. There.
Yeah, but you're coming at it from the side, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're talking about positioning the pad.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Right. If the pad is that way, then we're going to be doing an arcing, circular arcing movement there. That doesn't have a lot of power in because we don't get the body weight behind the technique. If it's slightly there, then I can use a much more straight movement. Although there's circular movement coming from the core, legs, belt channel particularly. The arm movement's quite straight at the end. Yeah. Turn the torso over, strike fairly straight. And then I get a lot of power direct into the target. There. Yeah. About to that angle, that point on the neck, the arteries are there. There. So it's actually quite a straight extension of the arm into the neck. There. It's definitely not arcing out from the side. That's not a very powerful movement, not compared to that. Yeah. Just stand with your head straight normally. Like tuck your chin in a little bit, like you're fighting. Yeah. There. That's the point. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again. And the other hand. It's much better now, much better. Yeah. And relax. And relax. Yeah. Okay, pretty good. And we can put a pad back. I just need to check something. Would you like to do your little talk to camera?
Yes, of course. So that's the end of our instructor lesson. Oh, but no, you like it's not the end. But you're still in Namyang Kung Fu Retreat. We are in Thailand. And here we learn in Kung Fu every day, all the time. We never stop. It's a retreat open all year, full year. If you want to join us for 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, forever, actually, like me, you can come here. And look how beautiful this place is. It's just so peaceful, quiet. If you want to resource yourself, to learn, challenge yourself, learn techniques, learn how to defend yourself, you can find everything here. People are just amazing. Usually we have like maximum like 30 people here, so you have a little community always with you. We have teachers learning how to teach, and we have students all the time. With always Master Yan that is with us. This place is amazing. We are in Pai, in Thailand. It's in the north of Thailand, so it's not too hot. It's quite enjoyable, especially at the rainy season. I love it personally because we can still train all the time and we're not like too hot. So check the website, kungfuretreat.com. Check it now. It's in the link underneath the video. Check now. If you have any question, just contact us. And we're gonna learn some more.
We're going to do the upward palm strike now. This is the hardest one. This is the hardest. Up. That way. There. Well, this is the move from the Simon Dao Dway routine. There. 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 This is the one that people find it hard to get energy into. Let's do it one at a time now, because that's the more likely practical situation that you do with one hand. Let's take a look. Maybe keep the elbow a little more bent and slightly more upwards, a little bit more upward trajectory. And relax, and relax. Right, so we could visualize, let me have a think. If you're in the sticky hands sort of position here, yeah, there. It's coming up under a jaw. How else might we use it? Throw a punch towards me. Up underneath there. That was, watch that again. It's basically that. Okay. So first of all, we're going to think about the lion cub opening its mouth. Yeah. that hand checks the other arm. But in the routine, it goes there. Maybe he could do that, but his hand's in the way. So it could go there instead. So that's basically a variation on the lion cub opening its mouth there to come up underneath the jaw, under the chin, yeah. Thanks. Why are we looking at that example? To understand the angle that we're coming up on. Yeah. It's there. I mean, that's actually quite a good technique to just palm straight out onto the jaw, but the one we're doing now is the uppercut. Yeah, so a little bit more practice. You haven't done this one before. I don't think. You're now learning the Chapsa Taipo routine.
Yes.
So this is one of the grading moves. Up. Up that way.
Okay.
Up that way. Up that way. Okay. And relax. Do you want to carry on a little bit longer and do some on the pads?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Better get that pad back. Okay, so first of all, normally you take a group of people and you get them to do this technique, and what you see is no, don't want to see that. That comes from the shoulder. This comes from the soles of the feet through all the joints up. Yeah. Who's first? And the other hand. And relax. Practice. Practice needed to get the accuracy onto the middle. It's odd. We're not used to doing that and getting it accurate. Priska, you take the pad, let Selena hit it. And now change hands. Yeah. Good. Selena, you take the pad, let Buddha-san practice the striking. Yeah. Good. And the other hand. And relax. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. In the gym, the part at this side, the bag furthest in this direction, it's a round black one and it's good for practicing that technique because it's quite high. And like I say, I'm hoping this torso dummy will arrive today, and it's good for actually kind of targeting it because it's on the shape of a body. Yeah, I think we're good for now. So you like to just stand in a little line. Yeah, bow, and we'll wrap it up for the day. Yeah, welcome. Do you want to talk to the camera?
Thank you very much, Marcien. It was really interesting. And thank you for you online. I really wish you were here. I really hope you learned something today. It was amazing for us. I like it. Did you like it, Selina?
Yes.
She said yes. Did you like it, Buddhason? Awesome. So we all love it. How did you like it? Tell us. Troy will tell us anyway. He will tell us all your questions and everything. I hope he was enjoying it, him also. Check the website if you have any question. Contact us. WhatsApp, mail. We have everything. kungfuretreat.com. Easy, kungfuretreat.com. Not hard at all. Here it's a retreat. We are in Thailand. We're doing Kung Fu. We're doing Qigong also. So it's kind of like more gentle. A really good balance between yin and yang, obviously.
Michael says you are a TV star.
Thanks, Michael. See you soon. Michael is one of our instructors, I guess, back home.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
sure.
Michael.
Michael is online with us. Okay, so see you soon. I think we're gonna see us tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Bye-bye.